You're watching the Weiss channel. Today we're doing inverse that has exponents involved and fractional exponents. Okay. To begin with, I'd like to go over this. X to the 3/4 power is the same as the 4th root of x to the 3rd. The bottom number goes in the root and the top number is the exponent. Okay. X to the 5/2 is the square root of x to the 5th. If this is empty, it's automatically assumed to be a 2. Okay, so x to the 5/2 equals the square root of x to the 5th. X to the 1/2 is the square root of x, right? Because this is a 2 and this is a 1. Right? Okay, that being said, f of x is 2x to the 1/3 power. Find the inverse of x. Okay, so remember, f of x is the same as saying y. Y equals 2x to the 1/3 power. So that's the same as 2 times the 3rd root of x to the 1st, or just 2 times the 3rd root of x. Now we're going to switch x and y. We're going to say x equals 2 times the 3rd root of y. All right? I'm going to divide both sides by 2. And I get x over 2 equals the 3rd root of y. And now I take the cube of both sides to the 3rd power. And I get x to the 3rd over 8, right? Because x to the 3rd is x to the 3rd. 2 to the 3rd is 8, right? And so I get x to the 3rd over 8 equals y. Right? If you take the cube root to the 3rd power, you're going to get whatever is inside the root, right? After Kane comes back, f of x equals x to the 1/5 over 2. Find the inverse of x, right? X to the 1/5 is the same as the 5th root of x. So we're going to say y equals the 5th root of x over 2. Switch the x and the y. And we've got x equals the 5th root of y over 2. We're going to multiply both sides by 2. And then we've got 2x equals the 5th root of y. We're going to take both sides to the 5th power. And you get 2 to the 5th, x to the 5th. Or 32 x to the 5th. Equals y. Okay. F of x equals the 3rd root, 8 times the 3rd root of x. Find the inverse of x. Okay. We're going to switch x and y and say x equals 8 times the 3rd root of y. Okay. We're going to divide by 8. X over 8 equals the 3rd root of y. Take both sides to the 3rd power. And you get x to the 3rd over 512, because 8 times 8 times 8 is 512. X to the 3rd over 512 equals y. The 3rd root of x minus 10. F of x equals the 3rd root of x minus 10. Find the inverse of x. Okay. I'm going to take both sides to the 3rd power after switching the x and y. And I'm going to get x to the 3rd equals y minus 10. Now I just have to add 10 to both sides and say x to the 3rd plus 10. I'm done. F of x equals x minus 7 to the 1/7 power. What's the inverse of x? I'm going to switch x and y and say x equals the 7th root of y minus 7. I'm going to take both sides to the 7th power. I'm going to say x to the 7th equals y minus 7. So I add 7 to both sides, and I get x to the 7th plus 7 equals y. You've been watching the Weiss channel.